What's up? What's happening? What is going on? Cantaloupe's free agency is like the Super Bowl for bad teams. It's your chance to land the biggest free agent star, or usually more importantly, land a future star that's going under the radar. Plenty of people have signed huge contracts and then stunk, but some didn't get that huge payday and shined in their new uniforms. These are the 10 greatest free agency steals in NFL history. New England Patriots, Mike Vrabel. After spending 4 unproductive years with the Steelers, Vrabel signed with the Patriots in 2001. Nobody really thought anything of the signing except, of course, Bill Belichick. Vrabel became an absolute force on the Patriots and anchored their defense, helping their team win 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. Vrabel did it all as a linebacker, and to think the Patriots got him for virtually nothing. Seattle Seahawks, Michael Bennett. After an up and down tenure with the Buccaneers, Michael Bennett joined the Seahawks on a 1-year deal worth $4.8 million in the 2013 offseason. Bennett became an incredible pass rusher in Seattle. He registered 8.5 sacks and helped the Seahawks win Super Bowl 47. Bennett was rewarded with a 4-year extension and named to the Pro Bowl in 2015, 16, and 17. A pretty remarkable tenure that began with nothing more than $4.8 million. San Francisco 49ers, Ken Norton Jr. One of the league's most dominant defensive players of the 90s, Ken Norton helped the Cowboys win 2 Super Bowls and led them to a dynasty. After the Cowboys won Super Bowl 28, Norton left in free agency to sign with the 49ers. They got him at a bargain, 5 years, $8 million. Norton became a key component of the team's Super Bowl 29 championship. It was a cherry on top of their dynasty. In the process, Norton became the only player to win a Super Bowl in 3 consecutive years. That's incredible. Kansas City Chiefs, Priest Holmes. Used primarily as a second-string back for the Ravens, Priest Holmes was looking for a chance to start. The Chiefs gave him a 5-year deal worth $11.7 million in 2001 to do just that. And what did he do? He rushed over 1,000 yards for 3 straight years. He led the league in rushing touchdowns twice and was named to a trio of Pro Bowls. The Chiefs only had to dish out $11.7 million to land one of the league's most elusive backs. Oakland Raiders, Rich Gannon. The Raiders made a gutsy call to release quarterback Jeff George. They took an even bigger risk by signing the unproven Rich Gannon to a 4-year deal worth a reported $16 million. But it's safe to say that the Raiders turned out just fine, and so did Gannon. He took them to the playoffs in 2000, 2001, 2002. That included 2 AFC Championship games, and it would have been 3 if it weren't for that damn tuck rule. Gannon won the league MVP in 2002 and took the Raiders to Super Bowl 37, where they lost to the Buccaneers. Nonetheless, Gannon gave his team the best quarterback play in years. Pittsburgh Steelers, James Farrior. The Steelers didn't turn many heads when they signed James Farrior to a 3-year contract worth $5.4 million, but Farrior became one of the most dominant defensive players of the 2000s. He helped lead some of the league's most lethal defensive units, one that propelled his team to Super Bowl 40 and 43 championships. Farrior was also named to a pair of Pro Bowls. Buffalo Bills, Bryce PAUP. Following a 5-year tenure with the Packers, outside linebacker Bryce PAUP signed with the Bills for 3 years and just $7.6 million. PAUP took his game to the next level, becoming one of the game's elite pass rushers. He had an insane 17.5 sacks in his first season with the Bills, and to top it all off, PAUP was a Pro Bowler in all 3 of his years with the Bills. New England Patriots, Rodney Harrison. Harrison spent his first 9 seasons with the Chargers, but in 2003, the safety signed a 6-year deal worth a reported $15 million. Suffice to say, it was again one of Bill's best moves. He helped them win Super Bowls 38 and 39, and we'll never forget when he picked off Donovan McNabb in the final seconds to clinch the team's 3rd Super Bowl in 4 years. Denver Broncos, Ed McCaffrey. Used primarily as a 3rd and 4th receiver for the Giants and 49ers, Ed McCaffrey landed with the Broncos in '95. His first 3 seasons in Denver weren't really terrific, but he was just getting started. McCaffrey helped the Broncos win a Super Bowl. He would then register 1,000 receiving yards in each of his next 3 seasons. Having John Elway throw to you helps, but having Ed McCaffrey to throw to helps as well. Arizona Cardinals, Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner was the Super Bowl 34 MVP and champion. He also won the league's 1999 and 2001 MVP awards, but after a miserable stint with the Giants, Warner's career was in question. Then the Arizona Cardinals called. In 2005, Warner signed a 1-year deal worth $4 million with the Cardinals. Warner regained his old form and would piece together a pretty epic 5-year tenure in Arizona. Warner and the Cardinals reached Super Bowl 43, where they barely lost to the Steelers in one of the greatest games of all time. Warner led them to the playoffs again the following year before opting to retire. Warner brought new life into a franchise that had failed for decades, and they only had to shell out $4 million for him. What other great NFL free agent steals should we have included in this list? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure to like the video. Simple as that. Make sure to comment. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. If you're new, welcome. Until next time, I'm Mike Cantalupo. Thanks for watching.